Remove a hinge pin by tapping it upward with controlled, gentle force while supporting the door to prevent binding or damage. First, assess hinge orientation and whether the pin is exposed at the top or bottom so you know which direction to drive it. Apply a penetrating lubricant around the pin and let it sit for at least 10 minutes so corrosion releases and less force is needed. Position a flat punch, a small nail, or a mini screwdriver on the pinhead. If the pinhead is mushroomed, file it flat first to get a solid contact surface. Have a helper support the door near the hinge or place a shim under the door to take the weight so the hinge leaves do not bind as the pin moves. Strike the punch with light, controlled taps using a hammer until the pin moves a fraction of an inch, then reapply lubricant and continue. Prying or heavy blows risk bending the pin or distorting the hinge leaf. Once the pin is free far enough to grab, pull it out straight with pliers while keeping the hinge leaves aligned to avoid spreading or twisting the hinge. Common problems include a seized pin that will not budge, which usually responds to repeated application of penetrating lubricant and alternating cold and heat to break rust bonds. Apply heat carefully to the hinge metal, not the door finish. Another frequent issue is the door sagging because the hinge leaves shift during removal, which you prevent by fully supporting the door weight with a jack, block, or a helper, and keeping the hinge leaves clamped or pinned together with a temporary screw. Finally, people damage the paint or wood around the hinge by levering or striking too aggressively. Protect the surrounding surface with a thin scrap of wood under your punch and use soft, measured taps to avoid marring the door or jamb. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners with local contractors and lets us share project experiences and recommendations. Our discussion community helps us trade tips and ask questions, so both homeowners and contractors find the right fit.